KS started as a suspension manufacturer in about 1989. The owner of KS had an idea looking at an office chair and thought, these things use a pneumatic system that you can adjust up and down to sit on your office chair. Why couldn't we do that with the seat post on a bicycle? Fast forward a few years, we brought out our first Cobra dropper post. The head was shaped kind of like a Cobra's head, kind of a novelty thing, give us a little bit of identity, and it took off really well. We were really one of the first major production level dropper posts that were infinitely adjustable and hydraulic. We're down in Lake Forest, and it puts us right at the foothills, and we're able to do a lot of testing there. We have a manufacturing facility in Tainan, Taiwan. So the advantage to having our own factory is we can really make aggressive and quick turns to meet the market demands, and really control our quality and all of our production in-house. There's a couple things that set us apart. Obviously one is heritage. We've been doing it longer than pretty much anybody in the market. The advantages that we enjoy for that are the experience that we have has allowed us to work through the challenges of producing a dropper post, and we were able to do it when the stakes weren't quite so high and the landscape wasn't as competitive. A dropper under every seat, really. I think cross country is a category that really hasn't seen much love from dropper post manufacturers, and they really need the ability to handle their bike just as much as a gravity-based racer does. We've really seen interest in gravel use, adventure bikes, bike packing. Really anything with two wheels could really benefit from a dropper. Even commuter bikes. We see bike share programs where multiple users are using the same bicycle, or multiple users in a household. And so having easily adjustable, where children can come up, pull a lever, and drop the post down and not need any tools, and then have the next user be an adult and they pop the seat post up. That's a case use that we think could do well with a dropper. E-bikes definitely are a hot topic throughout the industry. It's a segment that there's huge potential growth. I think it brings people into the sport that may not otherwise be able to ride a bike. E-bikes inherently are more expensive. And so the product managers work really hard to reduce the cost on all the components, offer the same functionality, but bring the total cost of the bike down at retail. We've employed really high-grade materials. We use titanium for our fixing hardware, high modulus carbon for our saddle clamps. The mast on our seat post is carbon, so we're the first to actually utilize carbon fiber for a seat post dropper. Our first kind of incarnation of that, the Lev CI, dropped over 100 grams from a standard seat post. So we were already one of the lightest on the market. Nowhere else on the bike are you going to add this much functionality for the weight that you're adding to the bike. So going to a tubeless tire, a lighter casing, maybe a little lighter grip, will be the differential between a standard carbon rigid post and this dropper. And so reduce weight other areas in the bike to offset this difference in weight, and then gain all this functionality when it comes to performance for descending or bike handling.